Hey everyone, and welcome to another TWM12 video on World of Warships. Today I'm lucky enough to get HMS Nelson as soon as it came out, thankfully, because they saved up enough free XP. So I'm lucky that way, because this ship I've been waiting for well, since the game came out, because it's got to be one of my most favourite British battleships ever built. I just love the layout and design of it. It looks like it's there to dominate an area, the way it's set up and it's built to tank. Now, people have been saying it's not very tanky because they've only been looking at the fact it's got 32mm belts, and the belt is quite high, so if you go broadside with this ship, it's quite likely you're going to citadel it. But at the same time, you don't want to get close to this ship because it's got 406 mils, so it's going to do just as much, if not more, damage back to you. Now, this battleship has got 32mm on the side and 25mm on the front on its belt, and it's got 356mm on its citadel armor belt. If it's angled about at this angle roughly, where you can get all three guns firing, it's really difficult to penetrate. It's got 305mm in the coating tower, 406 on the turret, same caliber as the guns, ironically enough. And it follows the all or nothing battleship build principle, which means it's got all the armor it needs and it's got all the firepower it needs. This battleship was meant to follow the Washington Treaty, but it went for all or nothing, which was pretty good because I really enjoy this battleship. Its survivability is 59,400. It's got 9mm to 406mm armor. It's got 21% torpedo damage reduction. It's got 3x3 406s, 9 406mm with 46% chance of fire, and a maximum AP damage of 12,000 damage with a firing range of 18.2. The dispersion on this battleship is very good, even at long range. It's got 35x1 Orcolian 20mm. It's got 2.4 km range on 151 damage. Bear in mind I've got some commander skills. It's got 143 damage and 3 km on the pom-poms. The 6x8 40mm are pom-poms, as we Brits called them. And it's got 6x 120mm guns. The maneuverability is okay. Bit slow for a battleship. Turning radius is not too bad. Rotor shift time's not too bad. Its concealment's outstanding for a battleship. 14.8 kilometers by sea, 12.4 by air. Now, our secondary is like having pretty much an extra class heavy cruiser, or a Perth, or a Leander strapped to the side of you, essentially, if you've got the skills for it, as they're 152mm. They're the same armament as the Leander. They have a 10-second reload with the skills, 7.6 km range, and 3,100 damage per AP round, which would be devastating to destroyers with the right skills due to the fact they're 152s, and the AP will penetrate the destroyers easily enough. As if you played the Leander, you would know that, because of the, well, that's what British ships are good for, AP rounds. Though the Nelson might be better known for its HE at 46%. Its secondary armament for the 120mm has an 8% chance of fire and a 4-second reload, so it balances out quite well that way. Now, what makes this battleship quite interesting is the fact it has an outstandingly good HP regen pool, or the white HP as some people have called it. It's a lot better than the Minotaurs. I've seen matches where in one go I could regenerate 30k hit points easily, and it's just outstanding that way. As for now, I'm going to take her into the battle and I'll show you what it can do and how it performs. It's actually my second attempt to take this video, as my first attempt my dog actually burst my door open and my mum came in chasing it, and well, so I made a racket and I couldn't really do anything from there. Then when I sat down to finish recording, my music started on my computer for some reason. Even I must have hit the button accidentally, so it's a second take of it, so hopefully I'll get a better match. Now, the Nelson, everyone thinks is quite weak hull. It's got quite a weak hull because of that there, but it's quite well tanked. It's like a baby Isumo. That's how I will describe it. It's like a mini Isumo with punchy guns. It's not as big as the Isumo, but it's what the Isumo actually was based off, was the Nelson class battleship. Her and her sister ship Rodney. Now, Nelson seems to be missing her torpedo armament, like she had in real life, and the unguided missiles armament that she had in real life. This could be because they're following the later period design of the Nelson class battleship. Though, don't get me wrong, it'd be nice to see her having unguided rockets on it, just so you can give her defensive armament ability. So it would give both British battleships Hood and, well, battlecruiser Hood, and this ship it. Someone's asking why Nelson's only tier 7. The 406s on Nelson are just lovable. You cannot love these 406s. Rifled guns and everything from the Royal Ordnance. What is Nelson? A scary battleship. That's the best way to describe it. It is fucking scary. Yeah, it's 375k free XP. Tier 7, Tier 6, Tier 7, Tier 8 does well. That's one thing I will say. Anything above tier 8 is an easy kill for, really. But that's how it usually goes. Though if you do get the right angle, it does tank some tier 9s pretty well. But I'm going to stick with my team, well, this Byron, and, well, don't know where that Fuso is going to get some more AA. As the Citadel is pretty easy to hit, you just don't need to show it. Now, our match earlier, I went up against Atlanta and I got a devastating strike on it. It was glorious. It tried to tackle me at close range, and I just got a perfect broadside into its citadel. Nice grouping there. $12,000 from the front on a new mechs. If that is that Fuso want to get into an HE fight with me? I think it does. Bring it on, Fuso. One fire. Come on, one more fire. I'm up to 20,000 damage already. That's insane. Match hasn't even started. I'm not going to pay attention to that there because it's 21,000. There's no sense of wasting a volley there. I have a feeling most of these Fuso shells are actually breaking on me. That's a scary thing. Put my AP rounds there, as it seems it's going to be most effective. Come on, fighters. Will you be able to... 3,000? they'll be able to repair it pretty easily. Come on, is that Scharnhorst going to be the one that shows a broadside to me? Nope, it's going to be the Koig. That grouping is amazing on this battleship. Oh, fires my AP rounds at it. As you can see, my HP regen is outstandingly good. Oh no! Scharnhorst, are you showing a broadside to me? Are you serious? Fuck, I overpanned that Scharnhorst quite badly there. Though as you can see, my tank is outstandingly good. I've got 4 fires on me. That's my issue. I've got 4 fires. Fuck's sake. That ain't good. Thank God I survived that. Holy shit. That is nerve-wracking in that range. Come on. Begin backing off. Got T. Thank God I've been given repairing. Rather than being gun disabled. Come on. As you can see, the tank on this battleship is amazing. It is outstanding, the tank on this battleship, as you can see from that previous encounter. And the health regen are even better. It's just repairing whenever I can. But that new mech is fucking scary as fuck. That scared the shit out of me. It's not that it's a scary battleship, it's just the fact it was so fucking close to me. Fuck, that hurt. Come on. That grouping is amazing. I just said Delta Fuso there. As you can see, the tank on this ship is outstandingly good, and luckily no one has, well, decided to finish me off yet. Citadel. Got my broadside to Texas. That's not good. I'm gonna burn to death, but I'm gonna see if I can take this new mechs with me. Come on. Get all my guns on that there. Come on, will my 4.6s pen at this range? Got enough to take a gun out. 95,000 damage so far, 2 citadels, 1 destroyed. Not half bad this match, but I'm gonna die. I think I'm gonna die the fire very quickly. Ah, nope. I live. My Nelson lives for one more volley. Ah, fuck. Never mind. I died. As you can see, it's a very fun battleship to play. And its damage is insane that it can take. Its tank is amazing. I love the tank on this year's ship. 46 hits, 4 shoot downs. Well, for 54 A rating, you can't ask for much, to be honest with you. 9 secondary hits without manual fire, 2 citadels, 2 incapacitations, 1 kill. Not half a bad battleship. It's definitely worth XP in my opinion. Definitely took them a while to kill me. I think they give up after a point on it, to be honest with you. Though I think this year Byron might be going for a ram. He's definitely not going to make it for a ram. Nope. Kamikaze. No idea what this thing's doing. It's so far away. Might be going to try and cap. Fuso's firing HE. Didn't even know that was viable on the Fuso. Never. Well, I skipped the Fuso, to be honest with you. It's definitely an overpowered battleship, as some people say if you play it right. Other times, as you see when I threw my broadside out accidentally without meaning to, it sort of punished me quite badly for it. Really hoping them fighters protect this Fuso. I think they're going to, well, they're not protecting them, but they're beginning to shoot them down, which is a good thing at least. So even if, well, even if it gets a majority of them, it's going to be a good thing. 2 fighters. I actually think he's got a lot of the Rangers planes shot down already, which is pretty decent actually, because it means we may be still in with a chance of winning this match. If the cards are played right. So we're hoping we do manage to pull off a win, but I don't know if we'll be able to. Coinsburg. No, the kamikaze is going down. Stupid kamikaze. Oh fuck, that Mizuki is like right beside that Fuso. The guy PA here was raging in chat. Wow. I'm curious how many fires this guy's actually managed to set in this here Fuso. I actually might try it later on to see if it is viable for playing it, because it doesn't seem like a viable method for the Fuso. You've got 12 gun broadside with AP. You would think it would be pretty devastating. Well, he just got citadeled, surprisingly. And usually the Fuso is quite hard to citadel, especially with some range in it. It's got the American flag flying from the Fuso too, up top. It's got the Japanese flag, and then he's got the American flag there. Ironic, isn't it? I wonder if he's trying for one of the challenges. Not a bad damage intake there from him. But I'd be more worried about the Duke of the Augusta on the other side, because it can have quite a heavy AP damage output. if I remember correctly. Yeah, he seems to have noticed that there himself. But he's firing HE, Juka. He had a broadside ship there. I thought he would have tried and fired AP. Nope, that's him burning out. Visso's down. Hopefully this Coinsburg's able to do something. Oh, we've lost this match. Even the loss in Nelson's pretty good credit earner. Come on. The Augusta, come on. Die, please. He actually might be able to take it down. Come on. Never mind, it's dead. It just got, well, focused off the field there. Even on defeat, 330,000, 4,375 XP and 767 XP. Free experience, not too bad. Let's see. Potential 1.5 million potential damage survived this tier. That is a lot actually. Two main batteries disabled. Damage received 122,000 total damage, and that's including my repair that I received. Wow. Artillery 40,000, 22 high explosive. Torpedoes 10,000, bombs 22. Other damage 49,000. Holy shit, that is a lot of damage. Time spent in battle 10 minutes, not too bad. Nice survivability. Fires, high explosive, shells fired 78 fired. Armor piercing 9 AP fire, HE fired. Main battery 102,000, secondary battery done 3,000. Fires 367. Not bad at all. Sunk the Fuso, 52,000. New mechs. 4 shoot downs on the Ranger. Didn't even damage cause this ship. So I must have overpenned it at some point. Scharnhorst 6,000. It's a pretty overpowered ship. I definitely enjoy it. It's one of the ships I definitely would recommend getting for grinding up the British Battleship tree once it comes out. I'm guessing it'll be out in September time because of the British Battleships grind for Iron Duke to get a free one. It's definitely worth getting this battleship. It's one I will say it's amazing. It's one I enjoy playing with and definitely would recommend. I would like to finish up this here with a quick note. There's, well, a quick summary. It's got decent armor. It's got decent armor. It's like the Isomo playstyle, except don't show as much broadside. Its guns are outstanding. Probably the best in the tier overall, in my opinion. I think they're actually biggest in the tier. Let me double check that quickly. Japan. I can't remember what the size Nagato's guns are. I can't remember if they're 410s or what size they are. Sorry, second biggest guns in the Gals are 410. Its guns are bigger than the Colorados. Nope, they're the same size. I thought the Colorados was 380s as well, but nope. But overall, in my opinion, the gun... Actually, I think it's got... What's the Colorado's reload? 30 seconds. It's got a lot better traverse time than the Colorado's guns. The dispersion overall is a lot better on the Nelson than any other battleship, personally. Or I just might not be playing them right. I haven't got... I mainly play tier 10 now. So going back to tier 7 was quite a bit of a shocker for me. Quite a bit of difference. A lot more YOLO and a lot more let's, well, go up the middle. Let's just fuck it. But what can you do? Anyways, it's definitely a battleship worth getting. If you like tanky battleships, taking the fight, tanking damage, dealing the damage back to them, it's definitely a battleship for you. Though if you want the battleship that sits back and snipes, it can do that, but bear in mind you're limited to 18-kilometer range, so you can't snipe as far as say in North Carolina or Nagato would be able to, and you don't have a spotting plane to increase your spotting range and increase your firing range. So that is a drawback. So this ship is quite good at medium range and quite good at long range, but it definitely is a ship, even at close range, you've got to be very careful with them guns around. Even the 152s can be pretty hard hitting to destroyers. I would like to say thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed the video, and that is a review on HMS Nelson. Thanks for watching.